Alrighty, here we go. Welcome back to Pro Wrestling Moon, the Indies. Last week we saw the television title switch hands in the farewell episode, with Evan Walker beating Ryo Takahashi for the Pro Wrestling Moon television title. This week we see the Graves, Zach Graves and Max Graves, go against Garrett Lupin and Eric Dawson, the Dawn Guard, for the Pro Wrestling Moon tag team titles in the main event. But for now, we start with the Chimera Brothers versus Black Phantasma. Chimera 1 and Chimera 2. Starting us off, can't wait. Uno, Black Phantasma coming out here. It's a lucha style match. I can't wait to see it. Tag team competition. Both teams trying to get in that number one contendership position potentially, especially if the Dawn Guard retains in another title defense. This will be their third one. They've already beaten the Blade Runners in the title defense. They've beaten the team of Ken Tanaka and White Tiger versus MK Mafia in that triple threat tornado tag match. The Chimera Brothers actually faced the Dawn Guard in a non-title match and was unsuccessful. They would love to try again, but this time with the titles on the line. But can the Dawn Guard continue to dominate? Here we go. Tag team competition starting off. And there they are.
At a combined weight of 374 pounds, the Lucha Dragon.
Chimera 1 and 2. They are out here ready for competition.
And their opponents, at a combined weight
Fuerte
of
de la Muerte.
163 pounds,
They're out here. Black Phantasma.
of mass destruction.
Uno. I forgot to say their title name, their tag team name. Black Phantasma, Uno out here. This should be a good one. Lucha competition coming up. Oh, and the referee, of course, start a match, gonna eat one. As in, seems to be the tradition and everything that happens. But now Chimera 1 working on Black Phantasma. Look at the back and forth. Oh, look at this already. Big splash. Oh, what for the super kick looks like. Doesn't get it, turns on, and big knee. Chimera 1 tags out to Chimera 2. Oh, look at Chimera 2. Shooting star. The lucha style is obvious between these two teams and how they wrestle. Feels like they are fated to be big rivals. Only one count. Okay, Kamir too. Tell him to get up. What's he going for here? And Hurricane Rana from the middle. Then a moonsault. Well, Kamir too trying to get rolling. He's up. And look at that, Black Fantasma throwing him back in the corner. Oh, look at this now. What's he going for now? Hey, look at that. Beautifully done. Oh, look at that. Kamir 2 fighting out from Uno. And he tags out to Kamira 1. Uno's first time in a match. Kamira 1 though. Now trying to let him get going. Beautiful right into the pin. Kamira 1 tried to stomp. Doesn't get it. And he eats a German. German suplex, one of the most popular moves in professional wrestling today. Feels like everyone executes at least one. Tag out Black Fantasma in now. Kamira 1. Oh, catches him swing blade into the drop kick. Now he tags out to Kamira 2. Kamira 2 now. And Tilt-A-Whirl backstabber. Holy tamale. With the Tilt-A-Whirl backstabber going for the pin. Will that be it? No. Black Fantasma kicks out. Oh, and now look at this. Going for submission. Uno has to come in and break it up. That's looking bad at STF. Kamira 1 back in. Putting in more hurt on Black Fantasma. How much can he survive after taking that Tilt-A-Whirl into the STF? And now going for a pin. Uno has to come in again. Damage has been done. Oh, now Uno getting thrown out. What's Kamira 1 going for? Oh, Black Fantasma fighting out. They're fighting on the outside. Oh, but look at this. Knees to the back. Goes for the pin. On Kamira 1. Oh, Kamira 2 coming in, was going to break it up. But it looks like he didn't have to. Black Fantasma carrying him. Oh. Kamira 2 has to get out the ring. Oh, went for military press, gets DDT. What is Black Fantasma going for now? Got to get him to the corner, gets reversed. Big shot. Going for military press this time. And to the gut press. The gut check. Oh, but Black Fantasma was in trouble. Quickly fights out. But goes up top. What is he going for? Leg drop. And goes for the pin. Only one. Oh, what's he going for now? Does Kamira 1 to get up? What for crossbody? And a tag to Chimera 2. Chimera 1 avoids that crossbody. Now Chimera 2 putting in work. Moonsault. We're going for something. Black Phantasma though reverses out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just the first match of this contest. Oh, look at this. And the arm drag. Which Black Phantasma going for? Maybe he's going for a tag out. Smartly done. He's taking a lot of damage in this match. Oh, and look at this. Tilt-a-whirl. Backstabber again. Now he's done it to both members of the Death Gate. Oh, he's not finished. And into a Canadian Destroyer. Black Phantasma saved his tag team partner, but now he's getting rocked. Count is at 2. He put down Chimera 2, but his tag team partner is still on the ground. Chimera 2 chooses to tag out. Back clothesline. Uno puts him down, then tags out. Oh, went for the moonsault, but too far. Chimera 2 saw it coming from a mile away. Make Chimera 1, excuse me. Now Chimera 2 tags in. And throws him on the rope. It's been back and forth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is most likely for the #1 contendership for Pro Wrestling Moon Tag Team titles. It's been a hell of a one. They are competing their asses off for it. Fans have been loud. It feels like it's only been getting louder. Oh, going for the Spanish fly, I think, the standing one. Can't get it. Back and forth. DDT! Now Kawada kicks. Uno gets out of there. Before he was in trouble. Look at that in Batarang. Picks him up. Picks up Chimera 2. Into a Jarvat. Picks him up, doesn't let him go to his partner. Went for the super kick. No, Dragon Screw. Trying to move him. Referee in the way. Oh, hits him now. What's he going for? Spencer Michinoku driver. And Chimera 1 was coming to break it up, but he kicked out. Oh, but wait. Reverse DDT. Both standing in the ring. Both have to get out. Both men are down. Both maybe looking for a tag. Black Phantasma in. Oh, but look at this. Another tilt-a-whirl. His second one on Black Phantasma. Is that it? Look at this. Uno's still out. He has a chance to win this match. Back to the STF. And Black Phantasma in trouble. And he taps. And the Chimera brothers get it done.
Here are your winners, the Lucha Dragons.
What a match. Chimera brothers get it done. They are the #1 contenders. Will they go against the Dongar again, or will they face a new champion in the Graves? We'll find out by the end of the night. That is the main event. We move on to the next match. Here we go, our second match of the evening. Two tag teams competing in a one-on-one. Gary Gates, usually partners with his teammate Barry. He's going one-on-one with Artie Axel, who is one half of the Blade Runners, usually teams up with Curtis Gabriel. We saw the Blade Runners in the last episode go against the Brook Brothers in their farewell match. The Brook Brothers was the only team, the only group of people that competed in their farewell match that actually won it. And in fashion, they attacked Artie Axel and Curtis Gabriel on the way out the door in true heel-like fashion. Eventually, we will see them in PHW at some point. But Artie Axel back out here going one-on-one with Gary Gates. Singles competition for both members of their team should be interesting here. Gary Gates has the power, the height, and weight advantage, but Artie Axel, we've seen him hold his own in one-on-one competition. Same as Curtis Gabriel. If you underestimate them, you will get put down for the 3 count.
Contest
2BG.
One fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Barry King from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 265 pounds, Gary
Gary
Gates.
Gates coming with Barry King, 2BG. Look at that. They are loved by the crowd. 2BG. Too sweet. Here we are. And look at that, the Blade Runners. Artie Axel coming out here. Also beloved.
And his opponent, accompanied by Curtis Gabriel, representing the Blade Runners from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 186 pounds, Extreme Max.
Extreme Max, Artie Axel. Doing some one-on-one competition, pro wrestling, Moon, the Indies. Our second match of the evening. Here we go. Artie Axel starting off, big chop. Oh, look at that. Pendulum kick. And a bulldog. Artie Axel wasted no time using his speed and aerial maneuvers to get the advantage. Oh, look at that. Already a laceration on Gary Gates. Oh, big strike rocks Artie Axel. Well, we know Gary Gates and Barry King don't mind the blood. Those two guys, they're insane in their own way. Oh, look at this, an armbar on the outside. But we know Artie Axel is going to have to keep up the pace. So far, so good. And Artie's going to let him get back in. Oh, Sobot. Artie Axel staying on it. Moonsault. Artie Axel mixing up his offense. Keeping him guessing. Gonna have to. Oh, big chop though by Gary Gates. And a big kick. Oh, look at that. Gary Gates going to the top. Elbow drop. This is what Artie Axel can't get caught up in. Going back to the armbar. Once again, Artie Axel fights his way out of it. Surprised Gary Gates going to the armbar so much. Maybe trying to weaken that arm. I don't know for what reason. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're probably going to have to come back to this match. So I will see you in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, having some technical difficulties. This will be edited out on the version that will be posted on YouTube. But this happens from time to time. You know, nothing I can do about it. But we'll be right back. And we will pick up where we left off. Of course. But just to speak since we're here. For those of you who are still here. Pro Wrestling Moon. If you didn't show up to the last episode. A lot of the talent is going to PHW. Lars Alexander, the Brooks, Duke Diablo, DMT, and DH Smith. I think the most surprising of that is DH Smith, especially since he is a rookie. He was in his rookie year. Everyone else was veterans. And a lot of them lost their matches outside the door. As I stated earlier, other than the Brooks. In their tag team competition, they beat the Blade Runners, but everybody else lost to guys who were debuting. We saw the debut of Alexander, the Fighting Russian. We saw him. We also saw Cesar Ramirez come from PHW. He is, I don't know if you want to call it a transfer or a trade or what you want to call it, but Cesar Ramirez coming. Similar to Butch. About a couple of weeks ago, maybe over like a month ago now, we saw Butch come to PHW, and now Cesar Ramirez. Wonder if anybody else from PHW will end up heading down this way. That should be a fun test. Guys who've already been in one of the big league promotions coming down and competing with the guys from Pro Wrestling Moon, the indies who haven't been there. But it's not like there's a big difference. All professional wrestling at the end of the day, and there's veterans on both sides, but should be interesting. how some of those PHW guys. And also, because of some of the guys leaving, is almost not quite a mass exodus, but a large number of leaving, we're going to have some more debuting. Competition as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost going to get back to the match now. It's probably going to end up restarting. I will let you know in just a second when we get back to that match. I hope you ladies and gentlemen are having a great time as I am watching these matches at Pro Wrestling Moon. Always competitive, always high stakes. For those of you who don't know, I am Vincent Vanitas here, solo dolo, play-by-play commentator on PHW, Cosmic, and I also do Pro Wrestling Moon, the Indies. Eventually, we'll probably have my partner, if you ever watch PHW or Cosmic, or even EWF. You know my partner, Saber Kaniku. At some point, he'll be here for one of these episodes to help scout the talent. See what happens. Cross promotions everywhere. He works full time. We see him on and off the clock. He works for PHW, same as me, Cosmic, same as me, and EWF. And maybe they'll end up scouting for EWF, or even, who knows, something down the road. Me and him, well, it looks like we have no shortage of jobs and commentating. Soon, I can't spoil too much, but we're going to be part of another project at some point down the road here. You'll probably end up seeing it at some point. Maybe even two. And who knows how that will go, but excited that. I wonder if we'll see more of guys from PHW or even EWF, and we'll see them in other promotions. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will return back to the match now. And welcome back. We had a commercial break, if that's what you want to call it. Match continues. Looks like they cleaned the blood off Gary Gates. Gary Gates going up top. Oh, and it gets reversed. Shooting star now. Went for a second one. Got a little greedy. Inverted suplex. Back to the arm. We saw him working that arm bar earlier in the match. I wouldn't say Gary Gates is much of a submission wrestler, but maybe since he's dealing with somebody so high flying, just trying to wear him down. But I would have recommended the legs more than the arm, but what do I know? But also I know that 2BG they're insane former deaf wrestlers. And I think you got to be a little crazy to do that deaf style wrestling. So maybe he doesn't have a plan. Oh, going for the clothesline too slow. Already Axel once again, Superman punch. Using his speed. Artie Axel has had the speed advantage the whole entire time, but big clothesline there by Gary Gates. Oh, now going for the leg. And Artie Axel fighting out. Oh, going for it, but Gary Gates saw it coming. And a Soba. Oh, going for it. Hits it. Going for the pin now. 2. Not wasting any time. Gonna try to end this. Hits it. Is he gonna win? And he gets it. Artie Axel picked up where he left off before the commercial break and gets the win.
Here is your winner,
The Blade Runners. Pick up a win. They are dangerous in tag or one-on-one. Nobody can underestimate them anymore. What a win. Maybe Artie Axel can get his name thrown into the ring for that television championship. Now that we have a new champion, would be interesting to see. Artie Axel versus Evan Walker, who won his debut match. His father, Todd Walker, going to PHW. That was the only match where the farewell match was actually somebody else wrestling in the place of it. Todd Walker let his son Evan Walker in his debut match take his title opportunity, and boy, did they capitalize. Father-son combo got the better of Ryo Takahashi, and Evan Walker is your current television champion. Well, now for our third match of the evening. We saw Alexander debut last week. It was against D.H. Smith, and he sent him flying to PHW with that Claymore kick. He was not joking. Made quick work of D.H. Smith. It was very shocking. Shows you how dangerous this man can be. He's going against the debuting Bruce Armstrong. What a match this will be. Bruce Armstrong, amateur background, but also very strong. Got that corn-fed strength, if that's what you want to call it. Should be interesting. The Russian versus the former amateur wrestler, now pro wrestler. And there he is, the Red Tiger.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Moscow, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Gladiator, Alexander Balushek.
Alexander Balushek. He's different from most Russians I think you would see in pro wrestling. Normally, when you see Russian, if you stereotype it, you think of some big, menacing, bruising guy that's probably around 6'3", 6'4", 250 plus pounds, but that's not Alexander. But don't let that fool you. He is one of the most dangerous men in professional wrestling. And I think he proved it last week, making quick work of D.H. Smith. D.H. Smith might be a rookie, but he was huge. He outclassed Alexander in the strength and size department, but it seemed like it didn't matter at all. Made quick work of him. Alexander now in his second match, going to try to keep that momentum going. And there he is.
And his opponent from Montgomery, Alabama, weighing in at 231 pounds, the Alabama
As you heard from our announcer, the Alabama Slammer, Bruce Armstrong, debuting here in Pro Wrestling Moon. As I stated, amateur background, looks up to the likes of Chad Gable, and Kurt Angle, Olympians, who's made it big in pro wrestling. Yeah, Bruce Armstrong has a similar background to those two. Can it translate here? The Pro Wrestling Moon. This is a huge test. This should be a fight it out big match between these two. Here we go. Alexander wasting no time. 2 super kicks. And a knee drop. Look at Alexander. The Red Tiger, the Gladiator. He comes by many names. Taking it to Bruce early. Bruce trying to fight out. Oh, going for it. Oh, look at that small package. Beautifully done by Alexander. Oh, but runs into a big boot by Bruce. There's some of that amateur wrestling. Working the arm. And now here comes the hammer fist by Alexander. Going back to work on the arm. You could tell Bruce trying to slow the match down, wrestle a little bit slower style. Alexander, he was hot and he was throwing him. Bruce trying to slow him down. Similar size and athletic profiles from these two. Flying headbutt, beautifully done. But we can tell Bruce has the strength advantage. Oh, Northern Light picks him up. Second one. Beautiful by Alexander. Oh, went for that big Russian clothesline. Couldn't hit it. Now it's a reverse battle. Alexander, though, going back to the strikes. Bruce trying to fight out. Bruce. Oh, look at Bruce. Going for that German. Doesn't hit it. What a fight. Drops some face buster, but Alexander quick to fight out. Went for the chop again. Bruce not letting him. Back and forth. Oh, Bruce. Alexander stunned. Bruce has the advantage. Oh, look at this. Power bomb to the outside. Alexander, though, bouncing up from that power bomb. My goodness. Look what type of stamina he got. Belly to belly. Catches him. These two are in a war. Alexander. Hell of chops. Bruce getting some rest. Alexander taking his time. Back in the ring, they both go. And went for the discus clothesline again. German. Oh, look at this. Full Nelson into a bomb. Goes for the pin. 2. But Alexander kicks out. What a huge move by Bruce Armstrong. Full Nelson bomb. Oh, now look at this, the stretch. Oh, going for something. Alexander fights out. And European uppercut. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. Alexander tried to put him down with the European. No, he fights out. They've both hitting each other with big shots. Oh, look at this. Capture suplex. Bruce now going to the top. What does he have in mind? Flying headbutt again. Oh, throws Alexander into the corner. Laceration for Alexander. Alexander tried to get something going. Bruce now. Mat return. Drop kick. Oh, look at this. Got the arm. Oh, got the leg now too. Wrenching it. Will Alexander give up? No. Oh, trying to catch him. Alexander once again. Oh, went for the strike in the corner. Oh, needed a back. Now working the legs and pulls him. My goodness. Now the hammer fist strikes come out. Bruce reverses. Bruce once again. He's going back for that full Nelson bomb, I believe. And a second one. Back to the pin. Referee. And gets it. What a match.
Here is your winner, the Alabama Slam.
What a debut.
Armstrong.
That was a war. Bruce Armstrong gets the win against Alexander. I was impressed. I think the fans were too. What a match. Here we go. What a match. That was the third match. That was the halfway point. And now we're going into triple threat territory. We got two former PHW guys, Butch and Cesar Ramirez, going against Trigger Flint. Triple threat is every man for themselves, one fall to a finish. This should be a fun one. Two former PHW guys trying to come for the Pro Wrestling Moon World Champion, Colin Sexton, who's had 3 title defenses. Beat Scott Hero, beat Hiroshi Storm, and beat Neo. He's beaten every person who's coming on his path when the title was on the line. Now, next week, he'll have to go against maybe his biggest opponent yet, Dalton Graves. If you go back to when the first Pro Wrestling Moon champion was crowned, Dalton Grace eliminated Colin Sexton, I believe. Colin Sexton was the first person eliminated. But then Colin Sexton beat Matt Castle, the inaugural champion, for the title. He's held it ever since. So I guess maybe it goes down to where it begins. Colin Sexton, Dalton Graves next week. But for now, we're trying to set up who might be the next challenger after Dalton if Dalton doesn't succeed.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Weighing in at 239 pounds, Ultimo Cesar Ramirez.
Cesar Ramirez, the man from Brazil. We saw him in PHW. His last match at PHW was for the X Division Championship, where he had his best outing yet, going against the champion Vincent Valentine, but he was unsuccessful. But everybody has been so far against Vincent Valentine. You should check him out at PHW. Just had one of the greatest matches we ever saw with Simeon Nurse. But Cesar Ramirez debuted here in Pro Wrestling Moon last week, beating Duke Diablo on his way out. Can Cesar Ramirez start to climb the ranks here in Pro Wrestling Moon? Excuse me. And here's a man who has been climbing the ranks here.
And his opponents, first, from Jackson, Mississippi, weighing in at 311 pounds,
Butch, a former disciple of Death by Dishonor, got kicked out. Didn't have a lot of success at PHW. Maybe he wasn't ready for the big time. But it started over. He cut his hair, trying to make a name for himself here in Pro Wrestling Moon. And he's off to a great start. Already feels more dangerous than he ever did. He's trying to get his hands on Colin Sexton or even Dalton Graves and win that Pro Wrestling Moon World Moon title for himself.
and representing the crew from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 222 pounds, the Chosen One, Flynn.
The Chosen One, Trigger Flynn, has not had a ton of success lately. He's put on a lot of banger matches. He puts on some of the best matches in Pro Wrestling Moon, but has not gotten as many W's as he believes he should. Can he turn it around here against these two? Butch and Cesar Ramirez. This should be a hell of a match. Here we go, Trigger Flynn returning. Cesar, Butch, Trigger Flynn. Here we go. Butch obviously has the power and height advantage over everybody, but in a triple threat, that might not matter as much. Look at that, Cesar Ramirez starting with a stomp. Now him and Flynn going at it. Flynn picks him up and throws him. Oh, look at Butch with the middle fingers to Flynn. Oh, look at it now. Double team. Chops. And choke bomb by Butch. But now Cesar Ramirez giving him a hell of a combination. And the chop. Oh, look at Flynn. Flynn is fine to let him fight it out, but he gets thrown in one direction. Now they bump heads. Oh, look at that spin by Flynn. Flynn was very impressed with himself there, we saw. Now a flatliner. Looks like he stunned the big man. Now taking it to Cesar Ramirez. Ripcord knee. Neck breaker. What does Flynn have in mind? Had to put a pause to whatever he was going for. Him and Butch tangle up. Butch fights out. Now Butch picks him up, but he gets out. Oh. Alabama slam for Flynn. Look for a second one. And a second Alabama slam for Flynn. And a roundhouse for Butch. Cesar Ramirez looks like to be in the driver's seat. Oh, once again, Flynn showing his athleticism. Having to drag the big man from Jackson, Mississippi. Goes for the pin. Way too early. Cesar right there. And he throws Cesar out. Now it's him and Butch. Look at this. Big knee. We know Flynn is known. Flynn is very well rounded. Oh, look at this. Talk about it. Come on, Okoye. Flynn wasting no time. Oh, look at this. Cesar trying to take advantage. Oh, Cesar. Oh, kick low. Deadlift. German. Oh, look at this. Snapdragon. But it's into the ropes. And to the foot stomp. Flynn looks like he has the advantage. Hit the Kamigoye. Oh, but whoa, wait. Look at this. Butch. And the Argentina backbreaker. Now Butch going for the pin. Cesar tries to break that up. Back and forth. Everybody's got something. Oh, Butch. He's a bulldog. Cesar with the clothesline. Oh, look at that. Flynn gets rocked to the corner. Cesar gets a backdrop. Gets rolled out. Super choke slam. And only two. Butch in the driver's seat. Flynn fighting back. Exchange chops. Flynn hurt it. Looked like he hurt his leg. And Butch still in the driver's seat. Oh, look at this! Snapdragon! Oh, and look at this! Knee! Flynn wasting no time! Flynn! This is exactly what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen! Trigger Flint is rolling. Flatliner. DDT. Into the moonsault. Oh, Flynn, once again. 450! And Butch Marley rolls out. He was in trouble. Flynn. German Flynn is going absolutely insane. Uh-oh, he's going for it. That maneuver. Bam! Go for the 1, 2. Butch, can he get there? No! Flynn wins. Flynn wins. What a match. Trigger Flynn. The Chosen One showed up. What a match. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I realized I misspoke earlier. Now that I remember, Flynn was the one that eliminated Colin Sexton. Will he get a chance for that to face Colin Sexton, maybe? For that title, that Pro Wrestling Moon World title. If he showed up anything like he did in that match, he definitely will have his opportunity. But now we move on to our semi-main event of the night. A fatal 4-way. My goodness. We have William Barnett, Landon Marshall, Chris Dynamite, and Nick Marcella. Fatal 4-way. Chris Dynamite, Landon Marshall in their rookie years. William Barnett. This is the first time I can remember seeing him in singles competition. And Nick Marcella, also usually a tag team wrestler singles competition. All 4 of these guys are in contention for that television title. Will any of these guys be the first competitor for Evan Walker? Big opportunity for Chris Dynamite and Landon Marshall, especially 2 rookies. Can't wait for this one. This should be a highly entertaining match. 3 of these guys, especially, fly all over the place. William Barnett's the only technical style wrestler in this match. And look at that, Chris Dynamite, the rookie.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way match. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 233 pounds, the Maverick, Chris Dynamite.
Look at him, Chris Dynamite here. The rookie with the super kicks. I've seen a lot of super kicks here in Pro Wrestling Moon. The Brooks love the super kicks. Chris Dynamite loves the super kicks. I mean, my goodness, but I would say Chris Dynamite's probably the best at it. Those combination super kicks he can pull out at any time. we go. One half of the United. Look at him calmly walking to the ring.
Opponents, first, representing the Blue Bloods, from New York, weighing in at 260 pounds, the Warden, William Barnett.
The Warden. One half of the United, very technical style wrestlers. Do not let his demeanor fool you. This man could be as vicious comes. Seen him win matches with the Blade Runners. Seen him in a match with the Dawn Guard to crown the very first tag team champions. Here he is, one half of MK Mafia.
And representing the Public Enemy from wherever he was, weighing in at 190 pounds, Italian Stallion, Nick Marcella.
The man from Italy, Nick Marcella. We saw him and his partner, Pretty Boy Marco, fail to capture the tag team titles from the Dawn Guard. Part of that is Ken Tanaka and White Tiger's fault. But they had a redemption match. They had to go against the Graves. And Nick Marcella got super kicked the hell out of him by Zach Graves. It was truly one of the most brutal kicks I've ever seen in my entire life. Off the top rope, Nick Marcella jumped and got eliminated by Zach Graves' super kick, which is why the Graves are the #1 contenders now. And finally, the other rookie. Landon Marshall.
From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, weighing in at 189 pounds, Landon Marshall.
The kid from New Jersey. He's been very impressive. Him and Chris Dynamite. They've wrestled a lot here. Big opportunity for every man involved. Could they potentially be in line for a shot at the television title? Here we go. Nick Marcella, Chris Dynamite, William Barnett, and Landon Marshall. It looks like a trade already. No friends in this arena. Nick Marcella getting out of whatever William Barnett plan. Chris Dynamite throws Landon Marshall. Tiger bomb by William Barnett and the leg drop by Chris Dynamite. Landon Marshall throws him out. Oh, look at the squats. William Barnett showing that power. And a suplex. Landon Marshall, Chris Dynamite continue on the outside. Oh, William Barnett does damage to Nick Marcella in the inside. Rolling elbow. Chris Dynamite turns him around and Fisherman suplex. Well, Nick Marcella turns the advantage on. William Barnett only gets one though. I went for the body splash, but William Barnett on his feet. And the neutralizer. Going for the pin. Will this be it already? Oh wait, he's going for the STF. Chris Dynamite sensed it, did a smart thing and broke it up. But he eats a drop kick for his troubles. The sharpshooter was coming out. I think I said STF. Excuse me. I apologize for that. That sharpshooter was coming out. You don't want Nick Marcella tapping his one fall to a finish. Oh, here we go. We're back to Landon Marshall and Chris Dynamite again. What an elbow drop lacerated someone. Chris Dynamite, did he get cut from that or did I just see that? Only one. Oh, now Landon Marshall bleeding. Oh, look at this, a trade. And a German. And now it's Landon Marshall and William Barnett. Who does a vicious backbreaker. Oh, he's going for something. Maybe he's going for that sharpshooter again. Oh, went for that 360 cold breaker. Doesn't hit it. Nick Marcella throws William Barnett out. Oh, look at this Chris Dynamite now. STO. Oh, Chris Dynamite. Oh, and look at this for the slam. Can he get it? Only one. STO on him. And a German. Oh, look at this. And a submission. Nick Marcella. Submission on William Barnett. Oh, but William Barnett fights out with that big boot and lacerates Nick Marcella, but still going for the pin. Chris Dynamite, is he not going to stop? Chris Dynamite has a plan. Guess he was not worried about it. Only gets a 1. squats being done. And a suplex. Chris Dynamite, oh, resting, bad idea. Oh, William Barnett rolls out. And a German. And a German for him. Going for the pin. And a quick suplex. And a Hurricane Rana now. Oh, look at Landon Marshall, quick on his feet. Breaks that up. Oh, going for Hurricane Rana on Nick Marcello, who reverses it. Slam on him now. Oh, went for the clothesline. Gets interrupted by William Barnett. Double underhook. Oh, look at this. William Barnett. Nick Marcella back. Big slam. Goes for the pin. The arena has been emptied. Can he get it? No. William Barnett really showing everybody up with these squats. Beautiful suplex. Oh my goodness. What happened? Brass knuckles on Landon Marshall. Oh my goodness. Landon Marshall got rocked with brass knuckles. What is going on here? Oh, wait, look at this. Spanish fly. And he's going for the pin. No, and he can't get it. Middle row Spanish fly. Or Chris Dynamite, who was taunting again, and it's a leg drop for it. Landon Marshall has an opportunity. Moonsault. Big lariat. It's a 360. Goes for the pin now. And gets it. What a match. Landon Marshall comes out on top.
Here is your winner, Landon Marshall.
Landon Marshall. Will he have a chance to go one-on-one with Evan Walker? What a match. What an opportunity. The blood running down his face, but still all smiles for Landon Marshall. What a match. Here we go now. Main event time. It's been what a card. But now the Moon Tag Team Championships will be on the line. The Graves, Zach Graves, Max Graves, the youngest brother, the oldest brother, go against the Dawn Guard, aiming for their third title defense. Can the Graves do something that nobody else been able to do? Take the tag team titles from the Dawn Guard. I can't wait to see it. I think this could be the Dawn Guard's most challenging foe yet. We saw the Blade Runners pin the Dawn Guard in a non-title match, but when it's time for the title opportunity, the Dawn Guard handle business. Eric Dawson's spear has handled business against every challenger so far. Will the Graves fall victim to another spear ending, or will the Graves get it done? This is our main event. We saw the television title change hand last week. Will we see another title change hands? I can't wait. Here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Here we go.
It is for the World All-Star Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 454 pounds. The Family.
The Graves. What an entrance. And there they are, the tag team champions.
And introducing the champions at a combined weight of 514 pounds. They are the World All-Star Champions, the Wolfpack.
One of the greatest forces we've ever seen in a ring, the Dawn Guard. Eric Dawson, Garrett Lupin. Here it is. Tag team titles on the line. That's what we're fighting for. The tag team titles. Garrett Lupin, Max Graves start us off. Here we go. And the ref is a European. The Dawn Guard have been afraid of no challengers. They took on 2 challengers at the same time and won it. They've proven already they're one of the best to have ever walked the planet. And Eric are very similar. Garrett and Eric are very similar in size and stature. And even wrestling style, even though they finish his matches differently. Max and Zach are The stereotypical power speed combination. Who will come out on top? And look at Max working a Fujiwara early. Oh, but look at Eric. Went for the chop. Max catches him. European. Makes a quick tag back out. Now Zach's in. Oh, and a paintbrush. Zach, so disrespectful. But did all he do was piss him off. Gut-wrench powerbomb. Garrett now in. DDT on Zach. Neck breaker. Zach keeps trying to get to his feet. Garrett keeping him grounded. Now look at this. Power slam. Deadlift position. Oh, going for a second one. And another one. Smart tag wrestling from the champions, taking it to the smaller of the two. Zach Graves. That paintbrush by Zach Graves might have been a terrible idea. Face buster. Oh, quickly. Somehow gets out. Flatliner. Going for the kick. Gets chopped. Oh, knee here. Knee there. And then a Russian leg sweep. Zach taking a beating here. Zach quickly trying to fight his way out. Don't look at that. He gets out of there. Now Max, the older brother, back in. Look at the strength. Stun Garrett on the corner. Oh, and look at that. He rocked Eric. But then he gets a drop kick for his trouble. On the outside. Oh, throws him back in. Garrett want to keep it inside the ring. Another face buster. And now, oh, beautiful combination. Now the cravat. Oh, went. Was gonna go for a pin, but the rope break already called. Puts him down. Zach coming in. Oh. Zach going for something. But Eric doesn't live, so get in that position. Oh, went for the neck breaker, but low blow. No disqualification by the ref, and he gets dropped down. Oh, look at this. Zach, feet on the ropes. That Zach Graves is a sneaky one. Uh-oh, look like he's going for that Canadian neck breaker. And he hits it. Neck breaker. Eric Dawson fights out. Oh, look at this. Big slam. Garrett Lopez. And then a Bill. Oh, he can't see it. He covered and the Dawn Guard retains.
Here are your winners and still the World All-Star Champions, the Wolfpack.
Oh, fans not happy. Refs didn't see it. Oh my goodness. This match ended before it could even get really heated up. The Dawn Guard retains 3 successful title defenses. Will the Graves get another opportunity? We'll just have to find out at a later date. But for now, the Dawn Guard retains. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for showing up. Good night.